and she would do a fabulous job for me.
That is a lot of talent. Sewing is not easy.
No. And mother,
And a lot of patience.
to begin with, she had a pedal machine. You work this pedal to turn it. And she finally got through the years, after I was born.
That's one thing I remember about Papa was always having really pressed slacks.
This chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Mother, in the jeans that the boys wore in high school,
Yeah.
or in school, she got these pant stretchers. Do you remember those, Marcy? They were kind of, it was a frame. You put in the leg of the pants, and you would put it to where it would make the crease in the jeans.
Okay.
In the jeans, but in Daddy wore khakis.
Yeah.
It would also make the crease in the khakis.
Yeah.
And you would hang them to dry on the line
Yeah.
with this in there.
I remember it always having very pressed slacks.
But Mother ironed them that way too, and we folded when we hung
It
pants
needs
up.
to be like,
You put the seams together, these two seams together,
just like,
and
just like.
hung them that way.
That's the way she does it.
Yeah.
Which I've never done it like that. I tried to change. I can't ever get the seams
I
together.
prefer it with the seams together.
Is
Makes
that
them
what I
neater.
do?
That's how you hang it.
Oh yeah, I've always done it one that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you always put the sleeves together. What's
And I
in
don't
there?
think Terrier's in either one does that.
There's some of those pieces over here, Christian.
I have 2 blueberries. I love how we can make.
I'm not really looking at where they go on the puzzle. I'm just
I would love to
trying
live
get
that
things
life though,
put
just
together.
on a farm. Just growing your own stuff and, you
A
know.
lot of hard work goes to it.
I know it, but
I mean, Daddy he would go to work at sun up and quit at sundown.
yeah.
But we had lamps, we didn't have electricity whenever I was in first and second grade. We had a phone, but it was a party line. Hung on the wall and you had to dial it. But when it rang, everybody on the party line would answer to see who it was for.
Did you pay for it? Was it a service?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that because Mother and Daddy took care of that, but I'm sure there was a little bit of a service. Probably not very much, or they wouldn't have had a phone.
Yeah.
But anyway, just
Back there?
the bare
Yeah,
necessities.
it connects
To make butter, you had to churn,
to this.
and you would do
Maybe
that
that's the piece
to
I'm
get
missing.
your butter.
I bet it was good though. I bet everything was better though.
Oh yeah, it was delicious. And Mother was a wonderful cook.
Yeah.
Oh, really good.
This comes off. I don't know, somewhere.
Yeah, I remember. I still very vividly remember it. Just, you know, coming down their house. Just didn't matter what meal it was. There was a spread
Yes.
always.
And you went to the table 3 times a day to eat. You didn't eat sitting somewhere else,
Yeah.
or just whenever you wanted to. You did it at breakfast, you did it at lunch, and you did it in the evening. And you went to the table and the whole family's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's partly what's wrong with families nowadays. They don't do that. And they don't have any family time together.
That's why,
We
children,
do that,
do you
actually.
hear this? This is why I always say what is not allowed at the dinner table. Phones. We eat dinner at the table every single night, and
And-
phones are not allowed.
And that's good.
Every single night.
Once we get this middle piece in, we can put this.
It is actually extremely rare that we don't.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of us, so makes it easier. I've been
There, Mom. There it is. I found the
a
middle
lot
piece.
lately, actually.
Isn't this the middle piece right there that you were looking for?
Yeah. Where was
Right
it?
here.
Must have just.
These will go up top like that. Yeah.
Grandma, how did
'Cause it
schools
cuts
look
over
when
and
you
then the
were
ribbon
young?
goes up.
Ooh, that's
I'm sorry, hon.
How did schools look when you were young?
Hon, if we had long tables and you sat in a chair around it.
Oh,
and we played jacks. And we'd have a recess, and we'd play jacks or whatever during recess. We had jack tournaments. Absolutely.
Did you ever win?
I don't remember.
You should just say yes.
I got
I
my-
won all the time.
I got my first bicycle when I was 10 years old,
Really?
for my birthday, yeah.
Aw.
And I think that's when I got my first perm.
Mm.
I had very,
Been the same.
very straight hair.
You've been permed for
Long
80 years
yeah.
now.
You got a taste of the curly hair and never went back.
And the perms then was this machine that stood out here that had these big things hanging down from it that clamped over. They would put rollers in your hair, clamp this over the rollers, and could burn your hair really, really easy.
Yeah, don't move either, it'll rip it
Yeah.
out.
Because it'd burn your head, yeah. But anyway, that's what they had then. And then they came out with the home perms. Well, my mother's youngest sister lived in Wolford also, and she would give me the home perms.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she do a good job?
Oh, yeah. She was good at it. But, yeah, went through a lot.
A lot of changes.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine, like, if your mom and dad could see the way the world is now? It's
Oh,
so
well.
different.
They saw a lot of it, but then it changed a lot since they passed away, too. But, and we wore dresses to school. Girls didn't wear pants
Oh.
at all.
Cause girls
That
couldn't
wasn't
wear
until
pants.
like
Yeah.
50s or
Yeah, 60s.
60s.
Let me see.
Move.
I was still wearing dresses when we went to,
Recording.
I think the girls were wearing shorts.
That's probably what been
Short
right.
But I was wearing dresses
You need
when
some
we
of
went
this
to
to me.
Alaska.
Yeah,
And somewhere in there, after we came back, I started wearing pants.
yeah.
But all through all through school, I wore dresses. All the girls did, not just me. Cindy, did y'all start out wearing shorts in school
No.
or pants?
While we lived in Texas, we had to wear dresses or pantsuits. You could, and then when we moved here, we bought our first pair of jeans. Cause they were allowing the girls to wear jeans. But that's,
Crazy.
Now the kids go to school in their pajamas
I
I
know,
know.
Most of the time.
and then come home and put on their jeans and go to bed.
It's
Son.
not funny. And I don't wear jeans to bed.
Well, okay, one time. I gotta let it go.
Oh, you're coming along.
Grandma Vada.
No.
For Christmas, did you guys have real trees or like the fake trees?
I've given you a
No,
good
we didn't
piece, I've
have,
given
we
Dad a
had,
good piece.
if we had a tree, I guess they got one somewhere, I don't know where, but anyway, no, we didn't, I don't think we even had trees then.
No.
For Christmas?
Yeah, well, I don't know where they would have gotten them, because we were in central Texas.
I think there's a lot of pine trees in Texas.
Might have been, but anyway,
What were traditions that you did for Christmas with your family?
Yeah.
I don't remember much about it except that a mother, and they always managed to get Linda and I a doll each, but we put it up in the closet, we wouldn't play with them.
Because you didn't like dolls.
No, we didn't like the dolls. So, we liked playing outside or doing stuff, and as I was telling Austin and Marcy, we made our own toys.
Yeah.
And we played with the inner tubes, tires, whatever.
Did TA ever show any interest in like gold stuff when you guys were in Alaska? Or not really?
Not really, he didn't have a chance, yeah, and he worked so much, see, he had to work 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
So, he didn't, have time, he was more interested in hunting. He loved hunting,
More stories.
absolutely loved it.
We don't.
Well, at least he got to do that.
He got to go on the good hunting
That
trip,
big
thank
hunt
goodness.
before he
Yeah.
passed on.
We're doing it the wrong way.
No, we're not.
Yes, look at this.
No,
No,
babe, this
they're not.
stands up.
This is going up.
Grandma,
I know.
Okay, but I'm doing it facing me.
did
Oh,
you and your
yeah.
brothers and sisters
Well, I was.
have like different
No,
dads?
Grandma
Well, it
is
is.
facing up.
It is. I'm just right
Have
now
what,
working on
Different
what's
dads.
in front of me.
No, we all had, my mom and dad were married almost 80 years. Almost 80 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Because they were almost 98 when they died,
Yeah.
both of them. And so I think that mother was 17 when they got married,
Oh.
and daddy would have been 18. So see, that would have made them almost married 80 years.
Yeah.
They went to a town in a horse and buggy,
Yeah.
got married, came back home. They left, I guess they went there and came back home, went to the cotton patch and started hoeing cotton or pulling bolls. It was in October, they were pulling bolls.
Mm.
Pulling cotton, gathering it.
Mm-hmm.
But they went right straight to the field from getting
Right to
married.
work.
Why are
When
you
Dad and I
showing
got
me?
married, we went right to Taco Bell.
Mm.
Different time.
Ha ha ha.
It's true though.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
It was after work. Because I was working crazy. No? Was I?
You
Was
were
I a Chevy
working.
then?
I took the afternoon off because I took Grandma to a doctor's appointment that day. And I had already taken the afternoon off of work. So I called him and I asked him, I was like, do you want to get married today? And he's like, sure. So we called Cindy and we went down to Cindy's office to borrow $20 so that we had enough money to get married. And then Michael came with us to sign as a witness and we got married. I was like, well, let's do it. No.
Is that when you was working at the
Chevy.
sheriff?
At the
Yeah.
dealership?
That was awful.
I was thinking the campers.
Oh, no.
That was
That was
after he was born.
Okay,
Yeah, that was after. At Camping World? No.
yeah.
Wait, so did you have big weddings or just small weddings?
No, whenever their dad and I got married, we went into New Mexico
Oh.
and got married, because you didn't have to have blood test or whatever. What did you have to have in Texas to get your license? In fact, you didn't have to have it in New Mexico. So we went over and into New Mexico and got married.
So what she's talking about is back
Mom,
in the
this
day,
piece was under here.
you used to have a blood test to make sure you weren't marrying one of your relatives. That was like a thing.
Well, maybe that was it. You didn't have to have a blood test in New
Yeah,
Mexico.
I think, wasn't that the reason they did that? They did the blood test to make sure
I
that,
don't remember. I don't have any idea.
I thought that was
I
it.
thought some of it had to do with
Maybe that was just a TV.
how
thing.
your genetics went together.
Oh, to make sure that there was
There wasn't going to be like problems with your offspring.
genetic
Yeah.
mutation. Oh, I thought that it was from, maybe I watched too much TV. That's crazy.
What did you guys do for Halloween? Like when you were young?
Did you do Halloween?
Had to do what?
Did you guys celebrate Halloween?
Oh, I don't remember us doing Halloween. Whenever I was little. I mean, I don't remember it all.
Yeah.
There's so much I don't remember. But Terry and Cindy, we celebrated Halloween, didn't we?
Yeah.
Did you make their costumes?
Probably, if they had them, yeah, probably did.
It was mostly at the school though, they had a Halloween carnival,
Mm.
Yeah,
because it was in New Mexico. And I remember going to the school and us doing the cakewalk
Oh,
and winning all kinds of cakes.
we used to do that at our school too. Cake
And that was Halloween, we didn't do a lot of going to the houses. We didn't go trick or treating. I don't remember doing that, but I do remember going to the school, because it was a Halloween carnival. And them having all kinds of games. Just about every classroom had a different game in it
That's
that you
fun.
would play in.
Wait,
and win prizes.
so did you move schools like a lot or no?
Yeah, so,
Would you give me a bottle of water, Austin?
Wait,
Thank you.
Nana,
yeah,
were you born in 61?
no, 57.
Oh.
Dad's like 54.
57.
54, and then you can retire now, Cindy.
I can
I said
retire now.
57. I had to
Stick with
change it.
Dawson's answer.
Wait, so how many sisters and brothers did you have?
2 sisters and 4 brothers.
Were they mean to you? Were your brothers mean
She
to
was
you?
the oldest.
I was the oldest.
So they
She
couldn't
used to
mean
beat on
She
them.
was mean to them.
I made them behave.
Oh, yeah.
That's where Terry gets
That's
it.
why I gotta do you, Emily. You don't make me behave. You are the
Grandma
one that
hit me with
doesn't
a
behave.
vacuum one time.
Terry and Mom used to be so mean to Carlo when they were growing up.
Really?
Yeah, they used to pick on him all the time.
He was the
No,
baby.
we did not.
All the time.
He's still traumatized. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
It wasn't me, it was Cindy.
Told you guys like, yeah.
I had to save him all the time.
I could see that.
Cindy, you were a bully to your brother.
No.
She'll never admit
Yes, you were.
it.
They tormented him because he sucked his fingers.
Oh, well, that is kind of.
It's pretty gross.
Emily, go eat the
Terry, I'm
candy
pretty sure
somewhere
it was
else.
you that stuck the lighter to his belly.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, psychopaths! Don't give him any ideas.
Where did Emily get that?
I don't know,
Lighter?
but I hope she goes and eats it somewhere
Okay,
else.
I might be mad at you, but I'm not gonna stick a
You
lighter.
never do that to my baby doll.
candy?
You,
Me?
yeah, you,
did you
What baby?
Those lighters aren't even in cars anymore.
Oh, that kind of lighter?
Yeah.
You're branding it?
Yeah.
Oh my, oh,
Still
well,
has that scar today.
those were a different type of, that was a different time though too, when the car had the cigarette lighter in there. I remember playing with those as a kid.
And I remember when there was no seatbelts.
Did you get mad at them for sticking a lighter to his stomach?
Yeah, he get
Yeah.
a scar from it.
Probably like right in front of our face, and because some of these came together and oh, you can't.
I might need to take
I
a
didn't
break.
think a 500 piecer was going to be this much work.
Oh, they're, take a long time.
Yeah.
Well, Grandma, you got to keep working on it after we go.
My shoulders got tired.
No, I mean after we go. You have to let us know when you finish it.
What was your favorite puzzle out of all the puzzles you do?
I'm out of what?
Out of all the puzzles you do, what's your favorite?
Like, what do you have a favorite one
I
that
don't
you've
know.
done?
I've done so many.
What, Taylor? I don't know.
A gas station. From when we
In
went.
Alabama.
Emily, you're not able to share with your sister?
I ate it
What is
all.
it that you have? What does she want?
I ate it all and threw it away.
Emily had candy and she still has some, I think, and she's just being mean because she likes to be mean to her sister.
No, I didn't. I threw it away because there's no more.
No, that's gone.
Yeah, just don't swallow it.
No, I don't want any.
Okay.
I feel like this one should.
That looks nice.
I don't quite
It doesn't fit there?
Grandma?
No, it's just not the dark on the side.
Grandma? Did you
like this
celebrate
bit?
Easter or Thanksgiving?
Did we what?
Celebrate Easter or Thanksgiving?
We did Thanksgiving. I don't really, we would have egg hunts, I think. And I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I did with Terry and Cindy
Was
but-
your
and Carl, but I don't remember myself
Yeah.
about whether we had Easter egg hunts or not. But we had Thanksgiving
Yeah.
and Christmas.
Was your family religious?
No, not really at all.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
The dressing. I always liked the dressing, but my mom was a real good cook.
Yeah.
So and usually instead of a turkey, she would do
Chicken?
chicken.
Oh.
I like a hen.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would do that and have dressing with it.
Ooh.
And then she would have the sweet potatoes, candied sweet potatoes and, mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
all the traditional stuff.
Yeah.
We should get some.
And she could make delicious pies,
Ooh.
so we'd have cake and pie.
Yeah.
Put like different sections.
What's your favorite
I like
pie?
Huh?
What's your favorite pie?
Right now it's chocolate.
Chocolate?
Good choice, mine too. Christian's too. It's Christian. That's always been Christian's favorite.
It's always been mine too. All the other pies are just.
I think we got him a birthday cake for the first maybe 3 years, and then after that, when he was old enough to tell us, he told us he was a pie guy, and he'd rather have a pie for his
Yeah.
birthday, and he has ever since. You used to say that all the time, Christian. You're like, I'm a pie guy.
I'm gonna try.
Really?
Yeah. You're like, okay.
So glad to make fun of myself.
No, I'm not. No, he wasn't making fun of you. It was really cute.
I'm glad I made fun of myself.
That's not making fun of you. I mean, at all, or making fun of yourself. That's just, here's one. That's just what you liked. What you do
I
like.
need help with this piece. You put it all together and now I can't find any more pieces.
Yeah, I know. I put all of it together, and he takes it over there like he did it. He's not like, well, look at this
Yeah,
giant.
this looks like it goes
Look at
with
this
that one.
giant part that I got done.
Mine and TA's first Thanksgiving together after we got married was, he wanted fresh turkey. So he went and bought a turkey, alive.
Very fresh.
That is super
Brought it
fresh.
home, and I said, okay, I kinda know what to do
Uh-oh.
by watching Mother,
Oh, no.
because she would wring the necks of chickens. I couldn't do that, but anyway,
Different times.
he cut the head off,
Oh.
and then we boiled the water, got it hot,
So you could get the feathers loose.
dipped it in the hot water, yeah, so we could get the feathers off. We got all the feathers off.
Which takes a
And I
long
actually
time.
had worked in a butcher shop, so I knew how to cut it up.
You did?
But we didn't cut it up, it was left over. But I knew how to cut up a chicken. But anyway, we fixed that, got that turkey ready, and then he wanted it cooked in wine. I've never heard of it.
Cooked in wine?
Yeah, cooked in wine. So he went and bought the wine, brought it home, and I just kind of made up a recipe for myself. But anyway, put the wine and butter and put it on the turkey.
Sounds good
And
to me.
then,
Does sound
from
pretty
then
good.
on, as the kids grew up,
That's what
they
you
always wanted the turkey cooked in wine.
See, we're gonna do that next year.
Yeah.
I'm happy you told us that.
That
No,
sounds
I love
really
it.
Good.
Sounds like you guys made your own tradition, your
Yeah.
first Thanksgiving. I love that.
When she was a kid, you gotta do that. Didn't you have to dunk the chickens in the
We did.
Yeah.
Was it Aunt Cece's scared of a chicken?
We did chickens. I
She
remember
did it with Casey and,
we did it one. My grandparents did it a lot, but I remember one summer my cousins came up from Arizona. They lived in Tucson, so they weren't used to the farm. They wanted to do it too, and there were these giant. They were at the flames on the water, and it's outside, something like a barrel, but it was for that, and we had a bunch of them. And my little cousin Betsy was like, "How do you kill the chicken or whatever?" So she goes over with my dad, and she sees him chop the head off, and then when the chicken started flying around without the head, she peed her pants. She was so scared. She peed her pants, and then it took hours to get the feathers out. Hours, and we have these little. It smelled so bad. The feathers when they're wet
Oh,
smell
yeah.
so bad. And I'm like, I'm never gonna eat chicken
one year we
again.
bought, cause there's an Amish community right up the road from Bloomfield.
Oh, I did that year.
We had bought a bunch of, you can buy them already, dressed.
Yeah.
And so we bought a bunch of them.
Yeah, then I
And then
Learned how
they
to
brought
cut
them
'em.
back, and her and her mom, and then they cut them all up and prepped it, because we all did it for the winter,
yeah.
and we had, fresh chicken for the whole winter.
What did I call myself?
That was fun.
A pioneer woman? That's when I thought I was a pioneer woman. I asked my mom
But
to
I
teach me
enjoyed
how to
that.
cut them, and I don't remember now. I
'Cause
don't know if I'd know how to do it.
One of the things that me and my dad did when we lived there too is me and him would go and get trees, and we would split wood,
Oh,
We
yeah.
did that a bunch.
Yeah, we both had a fireplace. My parents do, and we did at our house
That's
too.
like one of my favorite things to
We
do.
had a big fireplace. You guys went in on that wood splitter.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, before I
So
got
fun.
married, I worked in a butcher shop and
Mhm.
grocery store in Lovell. And, I learned I even got to where I could cut chickens on an electric saw.
Oh my god, I bet that's easier.
Yeah, but it's really dangerous. I mean, I could have cut a finger
I
off
know, I'm emptying
or
it out.
whatever. But, anyway, really
Yeah,
wasn't
it
supposed
doesn't
to be
get
doing
hard
it.
inside
But
of
I
the
did.
Faster.
But I did it anyway. The boss was more or less a good friend, and so, he taught me how to do it, and
Be careful,
I
the
did
resin
that.
isn't dry.
That was before all the workplace rules.
Yeah.
It's like
It was.
delicious. Can I have a bite?
No. It's
Be nice,
not for
guys.
eating.
Hey, be nice,
No
guys.
fair. You're mean.
Be nice, Katie.
Not from eating though.
Okay, Taylor.
Are we gonna stay here for dinner, Mom?
No, we're gonna go out to dinner. We just don't know where yet. Since Nana doesn't want to go to the Pizza Hut.
Maybe then can we
Nana's too good for Pizza Hut.
Grandma doesn't want to go to Pizza Hut either. If we're going to Chili's, you need to make a reservation because everyone knows it gets busy on Wednesdays.
maybe later for a little bit?
Nobody gets that reference.
So funny.
Mom,
That's smart. It does get busy on Wednesday.
since
Don't ask me
It's not
about the
Wednesday
pool.
though.
since
I know it's from a movie, honey.
no, but since bingo and stuff
Please
starts
don't
at
rock on the
7, do you think we could swim before?
Oh, we never swim again.
I'm just gonna pretend like I don't hear.
Grandma Vada, what was your favorite activity when you were a teenager?
My favorite thing to do?
Yeah, like when you were like a teenager.
Well, I don't know, because I didn't go to the movies for one thing,
Yeah.
but, I loved to take part in some of the sports. at school.
Yeah.
I just played volleyball, played a little bit of basketball, but not much. But I loved to play softball, and, so I did all of that, but, we didn't go there wasn't a whole lot to do.
Yeah.
After I learned to drive, it was,
Is your dad in
Yeah.
here?
I don't know.
I should have something to say if he was in here because he laughed. We were talking about it the other day, but never mind. Well, Grandma, they were playing volleyball yesterday. You gonna go out there and hit the ball around for old time's sake?
God, it's been 100 years since I had a volleyball. My senior year, we had this volleyball tournament coming up, and I was looking forward to it because I was on the first team. I was pretty good at volleyball.
Grandma was 18.
But anyway, the morning of the
Varsity.
tournament
Oh no.
that
Okay.
starts, I wake up with 3-day measles.
No.
Missed the whole thing.
Grandma,
What a bummer.
can I have some of your buttermilk cake?
Oh yes, help yourself, hon.
Thank you. Or did you want some? What is it?
You want the buttermilk cake is really good.
Of course she does.
Why
You
not?
should have some
You should have
because
some too.
Grandma makes
We've
She
been
eats sweets all day.
the best buttermilk cake,
Remind
and she
you, babe.
makes the best macaroni and cheese on the planet.
Really?
often imitated but never duplicated. I can think of how the saying went. I was like, I'm close. Got it.
Often
Throw it
feet,
together.
but sometimes
Nice.
bees knees.
Piece of bee's feet.
It's the bee's feet.
It's the bee's feet.
No bees feet.
The bee's feet.
I'm getting to where I can't cook very much.
No.
Hate bees feet.
You've cooked enough though.
I've cooked a lot over the years.
Mom, make the joke.
What?
Make the junior now. Make your joke.
Oh, I don't remember what were we talking about?
Hello.
Oh, we were talking and Clarissa asked Grandma what were like things you liked to do when you were younger, and she said there really wasn't a whole lot to do back then. And I was about to tell Clarissa, I was like, your dad and I were talking the other day, and that's kind of how you came about. Dad moved to Iowa, and there wasn't a whole lot to do there.
Yeah. Wasn't a whole lot to do there.
Next thing you know, Clarissa James.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to do in Iowa.
Yeah.
It's funny.
God, that just seems like it should go there, but it doesn't.
I know. I keep seeing a bunch of them that seem like that. And
Girls, if you put some butter on it
Oh,
and put it in
yeah,
the
it does.
microwave for
Does go
about
there.
30 seconds, it's really good.
Okay.
Mommy, can you get me some?
you want some too? Of course. Emily, would you please get your sister some? Emily said she would get you some, Sadie. Gotta try it. Sadie, can I have a bite of yours?
Yeah,
Thank you.
if you get your own silverware.
Okay.
So you can't fucking. Not my fault.
Or just peel a piece off one.
Just peel a piece off. Okay.
Emily, why?
You said you got germs.
She's been recording Grandma for 31 minutes.
Because we're recording her story.